ewo ye central banker Kwame si ye kasi ye borrow 400 billion obi ade besika ne be maye reserves enso ya ton ye gold nyina ya ton ye reserve ene ye de age dollar ene ye de cedi na page dollar no me hu nyansa kora ewo side we mu se ukura gold na de akoje America ni sika na uwia na usidi no wo de page na ekosoro saate obi yi sika free system mu na our economy ni ko down na cedi no is just dropping depreciating against the dollar. Ushe China for ne krokro for bebria omo yi
ni so ade hunu a ewo eye pese wo de abiye o man Ghana o pese o be kan ho na o de tudwa na o chirechire mu se etesen ne edi kan o campaign etesen
ekoye pa me ara menye bibi se da me first time na me di sua senesia ye ko eman so ne ekokọ baby ahodo bebre de etimi hu nipa omo ho any problems omo go through any normal so da omo akoma so omo pese omo bisa man no nti me hu se enhyasie ni but there is much more to do and there is more I can do with the campaign.
Also nye bibi say that
business ana maye
nti adai na we
say ewiase no there's always a first time ya wo ya no kra no ne nante da ba ye wi na emre bi wo ha so 2 9 so na wa shase nante na utu anamo hu so na uhyehia no ma bi a esesa wo ye timi de and Kwame nam so na ma me hu se Ghana man mu no enoma bebre ho a metimi aye e de aboa eman no apart from say me am business and as me am
so enye na we don ho aba for amanyosem.
Oh Kwame and now can say I say utu krom na krom so come de nipa na nipa ebre na wonkwa obese oye business na wonkwa obese onya osika sebi me hwese ne sia o man ne kona na me nkwa me sika pe enye fe me nkwa me so me sika nye enye enu ntia ne ma me to anamo hu ise enifrafo ehiafo adwumayefo ne omo nso a omo nya adwuma omo wa adwuma nso a yentimi ntua omo sika omo betimi da hwe omo yire ne omo mba eno a na ma meto anama hu ise se me so metimi aboa me man ne nyina yetimi akoyanim na dabi mini ho a yakamasem se na me so me de bai
o start campaign no hefa no akọ ede ne we hu ede nsesaye na ode beba bebia akọ.
Oh ye share campaign ase the beginning no na ye share with the billboard strategies na ni choose locations in every region and ye free ho no etimi ekọ bebia na ye pese ye adwuma ewo honom ti say regions ni nyina because na my imagine say media me policy be ye say 16 regional industrial revolution international say me regions ni nyina na me hye bibia say ye friend no say listening tour na listening tour no kire say enye say wokọ na woni nipa na kokasa na emom no wokọ na wakotie nipa na no asem wohu omohu hi asem ene ne da o makoma so enti eno ne campaign ye sha ase first ema ye hu say Ghana almost 80% ukroma ye jobless.
Obika say mask na yo no. What was that about?
Say mask na yo no.
Time I started billboard campaign with the mask. Obi so by say no the man behind the mask. What was that all about?
Oh, I know the up to now no. Mintia se mi fi se bia onipa kro no so epenche bia age epe enumonyam bi so age but say yankasa na ye we nyina new force na say obi epese ofa nchen e de beje enumonyam na no sansem sa we jamanyame
na no kwese unim no.
Oh, I think say he's someone that he's around, he's a Ghanaian.
But unim no.
Oh, yan shada nyan nam fofo.
Ain't no your partner.
Oh, debi no.
Or you be now in your business.
No, never.
Ain't he aden or Jimano?
I know the minim but me free say a be about the average Ghanaian. E be a nipa bebre mpa adwuma and so be adwuma. Your friend no monkey the work babu the chop. Obi adwuma na obi apese obefa kwa be so didi. Ti sai nipa nso bebre nso atete ahwe e wo kwan so. But men shada nim at the court potintia ebema na akase ebia eyono abra enyono.
Okwa probo no miti listening to no mo say.
Oh, miti nsem na wuti okunafo ano asema o say okunafo ne say wahwe ne yere wahwe ne kunu ahwe ne ba de na ko school akora no wie school no wie no ohun se akora no nya adwuma for 3 years papa no so adwuma say for 3 years papa no so wawu na before so obewu no kura no na hwe papa no ne ba ne nyina na akoye te se oba no emani bebre na omotu anamon ho bi wo your regions different regions are just omwa na omobo omo humodin e de hwe omba ade e kan se oba tan ne nim ya ne ba bedi ti e problem ba ko me hu ye se adwuma ni regions ni mu nyina ana me san hu se ye wo disabled for so a omo so omadwuma na omo adwuma kakra bi mu na bi mu ya adwuma wo tools omo so adwuma sei ena aban no so nhihye bibia ema omo enti na ama unemployment rate no ekosoro pa ebi mu so problem so ene se hona nkasa no factories ni normal mesime baba yi no ebi ni ho ena o maka se omo betimi ede enya adwuma enti normal bebre ni regions ho no enti wo hwa ye dikan sem say ye be 16 regional industrial revolution to create jobs e wo man mu ha ene se big creative revenue the assessment economy no is currently suitable for the nation.
16 industrial revolution
16 industrial regional revolution.
16 industrial regional revolution babe
enti wo hwe Ghana man a say Accra pe ene active as region ahana bibia wo obi aba bia na ofiri abonten no obesi factory bi wo honom uko Takoradi Western region uko ba bia enti se Accra ha meanwhile so Accra so hwe ni ha anya se bia ye wo oil anase ye wo gold anase ye wo farming potential ye ni hwe enso bibia begina ha nti ye decide ye say the best thing about me ayama ekro we ni say ye be make sure say ye the plants ebe kokọ all the regions based on their reserves and normal omo ewo ho wo hwe baby to several time more oil more titanium and more farming potential but how many processing plants how many manufacturing plants how many plants na be create tens of thousands of jobs in your idea ye hu say aban a omo Africa enya Ghana pe obieni enda industrial so enso ye ya adwene say ye de be kwa kofa no ma afri abonten ene ye de abaye kurom se ye pese ye tomatoes puru kra na ye be tomatoes na afri na obi de akonu kurom na akode akɔhye ten mu ni akoto afri ha de aba back ansani ya to ama yenkrofo nipa bebre dwadifo complaining about taxes wo hwe nipa problems a yes vicious circles we are achese yintimi and industrialize your regions no eno na ama problems bebre abakroma ehia abakroma enjuma yenya ni nyina abakroma enti eno na ya adwene se ye de ba wo hwe ya steady regions ni nyina ehu omo pododo a omo wo yehu omo reserves nso a omo wo ni omo wo gold ni omo wo oil ni omo wo cocoa ni omo wo tomatoes ni omo wo shea butter ne enkatie no ma bebre wo man so a se ye ka se ye process na Kwame ewiase no obi anim sika obi anso nim sika hunya enso nya obi a na timi pesika no enya tinkofo bebre hu say yes no ma we nyina ho but nya obi anso ne betimi e de adane we turning into sika and as we turning into industrial power na ye ka no me de me sunsum ne me believe bi a me hu e wo man mu no it's more related and connected to obiti say Kwame Nkrumah mo time na omo pese Ghana ha nyina omo industrialize ha no enu a bi na me hu say potential I wo Ghana ha enu a bi na ye ba be hye ase na nye say bia mpanyufo maba man mu hu say chance we wo hoda ebi mu hu but ebi mu so anyusu ebi mu hu na ebi mu so ampushi nti ye de ejidi say mere na so say wiase no utimi industrialize wow resources a enwa na be ma power enkofo betima beto no ma afri ukrom na de apie afri ukrom
Nana Kwame Bediako edin obia edefreno aye cheddar ono ene new force movement anopay wa be kan ho ede neni suade ho no ede ba beto Ghana fo nyinanim so be pese wo asembise bia bebisa na kai say number na 0244844488 0244844488 ena obetimi de afre nana oye sa probo nyina no nipa bebre hu se oye businessman broni beka flamboyant chese sebe utimi o de kakra saa na nipa bebre hu say flamboyant dey saa na ebeka no
oh flamboyant chechebu otwi mu yo
say asa wanya ho papa efa unyuma oka otim now the jateba now namaha now anopeko bisi mbisa say me we that in baba now all those things you who say we are more of a celebrity businessman enti we are sure say real politics dia ubitumi aye dia otiase wa brabo nyina aye wa business awoye usika peni o nyoma awoye ye wiase afanankrofo hu wo social media ne ade ugidi se amanyosem se ne tie we mema otiase pa obitumi aye
Kwame ewiase nipa nsesa yemu ene kire ne ye na mi shaje se me bobra no sebi na me yohiani na me maame ni bi obedi na enim kona na ama ene okase me ye flamboyant me ye warrior me ye celebrity me ye normal bebree na abrabode ye wo bo a edi wuduru ba bi a ese side as of left and now far right and now go straight ti brano so mabobi pa na tenesi a okase committee me aye politics ni sa no mai ese se oman so timi hwe na omu hu se omu hwe machi a eno ma bi a maye from there no metimi aye na ma pass metimi aye security projects metimi aye no ma bi so frame celebrity kura na metimi adibida so frame sigania metimi anya bida ya o frame bia na metimi anya bida na afei na meba political world no questions ani pe bisa me say metimi aye na adan na omo wo mu na omo antimi anya ne amaye no ansa na omo ba be politicians no omo kura no ya accept omo say omo betimi aye na nkire se obi a menim eno ma ye na me so no man so a me de madwene me de me sunsum me de makoma ehwem na me make sure say e happen intimi o track record me ono ma bi amaye o Ghana ha wow uro ni tumachi a obo say abofra no we movie me dim amba manim na man sha ase silver spoon bi shema no na e bia me papa wosika ana me maame wosika inti me yesika ni dada me ana me be prepare no ma yi ena kakra me di aba manim inti ana mo wa metu die me free say oman no ye ka se leadership no me free say ye mere aso emabunu na ye wo Ghana ha no ye mere aso say mpanyimfo no so ebetimi ahu say ase so mo ma ye chance enye say ubedi kan ade akowuo mu na emom no Ghana se pese eman no ye bu ni ya ye nhya ase ye mani susua no enu na ese ye hya ase to empower them ne inform wo positions mu na sebi nka politicians yi asemi a wo kai kura no mo nim dada no a mo hu se yen so ye ba no komo be frɛ ye na o ma kyerɛ yen se me ba mistake am ye ni o ade nso am ye ya eman ni nya ne ho pa no enini na amaye nyina yetimi de eti abom na ye pagya eman no edi akoye nim ti eno de mi ni suro bia wo mu se enya de a metimi aye me am life no ye de me ba wiase ano nya me de me ba wiase a o ma me life nye be suro ni mu suro bia ni mu ade bia ni pa firi so muntimi nya bia no makwa akoye bi anase me hya ase a me kan kakra na metimi aye na adane
ade ani ne mani bia wa ye Ghana
oh Kwame ma metimi a create jobs usha me hya ase me e bia real estate business crowd na me hya ase by putting 2 houses on one plot na me hya ase no na me basic principle for my business no is me maximize the use of asase no na me ye ni sa koduru mire bi na afedie me hu say 1.5 plot crown no mitimi de 108 apartment esiso the maximizations no and the boy me was our principles na me dey here me business to create wealth in this country obehwe no crown and dining be a landmark e Ghana ha uko number 1 Oxford Street a landmark Qualis residence a landmark CCWW which is JW Marriott and also a landmark na me free hono makọ into national development no na obi andwene ho say e real estate sector che say real estate say adwene sa no ma we hu makọ akosi zoo say misi museum e Ghana ha wo hwe real estate industry na nkofo branching ko ho bebre me free hono me san call into industrialization me call takrade ekoto 2000 acre share city ase wo ho kakra from the private sector may build the industrial platform for petrochemicals and to create a large scale of manufacturing hub.
Talk about info.
Ewo bia ho ya bio.
Na petrochemical industry our person no dabena obewie dabena ofiase
enya dia wo ye obeka se obeye awie city de wusia eno ane se ekosa me ne magunu ba ko a menya sa vision no early na me kodi 30 ena me sha se me tuton ensase no 65 families na me de bomu 11 subdivisional chiefs and 1 divisional chief and the whole commission. That is how I did the acquisition.
You want to build a city?
It's already been started. I mean, I've been doing it. I've done the basic.
How many years in here?
Oh, I've owned it for 12 years.
12 years and only year.
Now we'll find a way city. Now we'll find a way city. Nya dia obekwa kase uwo sika te send ya mediasi hotel anasi baby debi basic infrastructure keke ekwan ne ICT ni normal obey ni nyina millions of dollars until say you betimi anya economic boom and the right partnership. Now opese ye normal say ya Kwame ukobe bia wa brochire ukaso mo finance omo feel ya buy no mo kan okra ni nchire yen western world no pese be industrialization da omun pese beba together be use yankasa materials and resources e wasasi so na yankasa manufacture na yetimi aton amomu omun pese omu twe no raw enti wukwa wo ye den enti mia me kakra ena damani so sa me vision minim say debi nyame beboa me yesi wie nso a it's not millions of dollars, it's billions of dollars.
Obenyes kan way
and I say kakra sika ne de me ba na me nkura bi. And so kakra metimi asibi metimi ayebi enya ade a esese adwune se esese enya sika nyina ansa ne yetimi ayebi
cheda ne wankasa opese wo ye no unyenwie then I chase obitimi agana de
now say sha ase no na me free ntimi nya anasa nkofo free ntimi nya enso ene mayemu a di ma ba beduru animu ama ebia ne since me no kasa ekura no utimi hu se na me ye me business na me wo musika na me ye me say se be sha se na bibia ni ho eni si adwune se sika no entimi mba anase entimi nye na wo hwe Kwame Nkrumah kra OCBB ti se Volta Lake, which is one of the biggest man-made lakes in the world. No ni sika no, but with negotiations and partnership otimi si ye ti no man bebre wo ha Ghana ha yenye na free negotiations yenye and a partnership na se kase
but cheda wa would you know negotiations and partnerships untimi we city after 12 years
but I didn't have to give it 12 years to finish Kwame say me to sit me to land nekeke it took me 3.5 years to put 65 families together 65 11 subdivisional chiefs 1 divisional chief and the entire commission Kwame ayabotre any year for acquisition. But na me sua about land policy. Now land policy na me sua about no na hia chance kana nkasa ikura me amese me de koto asase no because wo hwema me say tu asika ne kakra tama ye di omu nyina ebubom nyina na ye commitment na ye nsa kakra yesi me de to asase no me to wie no na se me fa architects 12 different ones ebi wo Ghana ebi wo Portugal ebi wo Italy me di omu nyina bom and I'm a fine engineers and son of muye bibia a friend who say city plan. Now me ye city plan we no na say me ye EPA na me tua crop compensation nti na crops e was asene so nyina no say me more compensation just say ukase wo city a enya ade a it is a project na me we no mo ma me grade of the city plan no na say me sha say me 2 gutters na me the wires cables near the and water pipes everywhere down
city e be fa nipa ahin.
Oh, it can go up to maybe 35,000 inhabitants on the 2,000 acre. But city de unya sha se a ebetimi akosa kofa million. Se bia na Sharjah wo Dubai. Omo share Dubai ase no na Sharjah so chen Dubai. Omo andwene ho sa, omo andwene da se Dubai ankasa ne ba ye kuro no. Nti Ghana ha kra yete no, yenim se de bi baby a capital pa ni person be too kwan every abroche ni America abaho because waterfalls ni investment ni hotels ni energy city ni no manoma nyina yenim yet because yen go through a phase of a scalable development.
O city no be friend again.
It's already called Petronia City.
Petronia City. In the long term. Da ben of we say you betimi hu you bring back tangibles say bia why we bia ma 5 years 10 years or a long term me ben you be hu say ade na efe peja
peja de peja na man ka say me ba ha be catch us exactly 5 years or 10 years maybe
but projection wise
projection say e idea Ghana economy ni sha say booming as ye was investment we can use between 5 to 10 years to create at least maybe 15 to 20 plants in that area. Now, the reason why I'm choosing Petronia and I'm choosing Takrady, and I'm explaining short. Ghana has a, as I say, you value a chrono by your resources. In Tusha Takrady, a 520 miles square. Now, Nipan so in the western region, they're almost 800 and something thousand. But Nipa no mu name a mileage square now or ewo hono. So would they compare resources na ewo hona? Ewo is one of the richest, if not the richest, region on the continent. Enya Ghana pe. Because ewo in the only region omuwo 11 different resources concentrated in one area. Inti usha Takrady cocoa nyina most ewo ho. Gold most ewo ho. Oil and gas rubber, bauxite, manganese, international people are coming to invest in Ghana. Ushe ENI, they are investing billions in Ghana for our oil. There are a lot of companies on Takrady or invest Ashanti Goldfields, Omu nyina wo ho. Enti me who potential no da say aha and baba ye the Houston of Ghana. Aha say and baba ye the center, the hub for West Africa. You see right next to the coast. And in the free hobby manufacture biana, you bet me a boxing ye to
also Takrady how many miles square?
500 and something miles square. But
what I have here is 74.132.
71. No, I'm talking about Western region. Sorry.
Western.
When I say Takrady, I'm trying to say Western.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, me too.
So I'm just saying, sir, the point that I'm making is that the potential of us becoming one of the strongest exporters of our own refined and manufactured resources, the point of place to do it is the Western region. Next to coast. On our right is Ivory Coast. On our left is Togo, Cotonou, Nigeria. Ebeko around us Kofa, Cameroon, Ako Sierra Leone, Aba Besi Senegal, and San Aba Besi Takrady BM, Ivory Coast. And if we don't use this place to control West Africa's economy, then we're making a huge mistake. But I am ready to do it, and the reason why I'm Misi Petronia is one of the main reasons to create the first industrial hub that will represent like a Houston or Texas of Africa, and decide to create a distribution channel that best supply the rest of the countries. And it's part of my vision.
Interesting vision. Peace 104.3 with Yene Ura Nana Kwame Bediako ita friend Cheddar New Force Movement and Yedi in Komo Elha. Nana Okwa Pro Boy Social Ghana main na Hefani here mwapa.
Usisa mshe Ghana.
Hefani here mwapa.
Ghana 15 regions
16 regions, yeah.
15 out of the 16 no. Say ye hope nyina to Accra. Obeba ministries ni nyina wa ha, business bia wa ha, presidents ye ka omo castles ni omo palaces ni bibia e wa Accra. Nti obi ahia bibi o Ghana esese oba Accra ha. Ini se ye ne sa. Esese ye sha se ye be sisi sa 15 regions na aka no. Na yetimi anya sika every ho ade aka ye economy no ho. Ye de ni nyina boma we will have one big national economy. Senka senka yadi anka Kumasi economy generating billions within our system. That's the rest of the regions generating billions. Your GDP is 75 billion. Yeah. Etimi ya dryer just 3 billion cry nya atisi ekojama abonteno because regions ni nyina no omuni adwuma ye omuni bibia ye na se edikanfo a omudi Ghana man so se ye bidi ye man so na se ya nhwe na ye nsisi anase ya nkora regions ya didi swa kusi 15 ubehwem so na districts e wom ye 275 ubehwem so na se communities e wom almost 1000 and so omunyina no omunim future omunim adwuma omunim say go bibi wo ha friend gold omunim say bibi wo ha friend oil and so omunsua ho hwe omunsua ho how to industrialize it omu koskun so yen kire omu the way ombesi ababenya sika na so mbaba manufacture sa products we ti bi dem free say 15 ni nyina no ehia mwa pa na Accra ankaza so ehia mwa ha na yesi turn it into financial district na ama HSS kane no uhia loans ni ade watimi abegigibi nyina wa ha na no so ahanso atare 15 regions na yes no eno so atare na chi
Ghana bakwasem besin obi eniwa original content crosser obedi mampenya wetumi adi. No independent candidate has ever become president. What makes you different? And then it just a would be
Sena minyamba menya ba ide esese mu nyina mu hu se ebetimi ayeye because omo ana omo ba na omo kwa na akoma no mu ni bi ena akukuduro no nso no mu ni bi ena rehemu ne grace ne glory na omo de ba ba sisa no ma no mu ni bi ebi wo ho a na obi a wo na adwuma ye te se ne ameme wo ma adwuma ye na obi na atu no fu keke se kodi aman so ana so obetimi aye da bi media na amanesa ya frame me ya suma me
why na frame na suma
ya prepare me ye so obi a wo ne boss ebi mo ye de no ebi mu ye from wo abrochire obi mu won so abroni na frɛ no menye broni na frɛ me enye bibini so na frɛ me ni o frɛ me no osoche nipa ono ankasa na o se wo mra so nti kɔ na kodi mbabunu nanim na wo konso a obi a be sɔre etre agina wo omne ombeka bia no memfi omo ne esesa wo ye na koso na ye nti mi kra na me no kasa sese Kwame nipa bi ne dom bia me kɔ ba bia omo be hia me no enye se bia ma ya adikasie bi nti no mo be hia me na emom no tumi bi ne sunsum bi ene di akire na minim se abaya ya ba nso no ye ba besesa se ne sia no ma sitia ye de kɔ papa mu enye boni mu nti ne ba papa mu nti ne ba ye pese ye ne ye pese mabunu no so omo wa no so omu nyina enya equal fair share na wo hwɛ ye three policies I did new force achi. The first one is equity, the second one is equality, and the third one is empowerment. It's the 3 E's.
Equity, equality, empowerment. As you say,
equity no try say near omani wona eyeye dia no. It's say a check na so omani so. That is your equity. Equality no try say. It's say ya ankasa ye krofo na omo ye man mu no. It's say more equal treatment, equal value. Na enisi ye hwe ema abontensofo momba. Na ya peja abontensofo no ekosoro. Na ye de ye nipa no ahye omase. That is the equality. One thing that would take us away from enslavement is to give us equality. As you say, a chance here, my value bia, as citizens, as Ghanaians. Now, empowerment, you know, a jumana, you see a day bano. Say, na see creating millions of jobs. It's empowerment. Say oh ho, say any ho. Say empowerment we no. Ain't me. You can't take it away anymore. And ya fe no be free abontia ba no abe dada ebiem. Obeba no obia we na juma. Ebi ma juma no ebe last for 20-30 years. That is what industrialization is about. When you have a factory no eye juma 24 hours. Obi share juma na se obetima ye juma 30 years. E dan no to a obetime tua car no to a obetime tua sika nso nya fe na obema na $100 no waka chance one man ni nyina no ni sika obenya ye 1500 abra ye petrol ye 2000 to fill the tank. Nti it's a normal way no. That is the equity, the equality and empowerment. It will bring an equality in our economic balance. Papa we ye me minister, when you me minister there be and we hear some nyina say. But before say Ghana for be hu say ye di Ghana so no. Omo be hu say nkofo so a ye twusi omo say ye no omo be di Ghana so no. Omo ye badwema for pa a omo beboa.
Mobenya members of parliament Eberani on the new force ticket.
Oh, ni nyina kan hu na omo bodi pa hu no sa say we members of parliament then wuntimi nye say ba Kwame eno de minsuro say eni say bo hu ho kra se mre ni so a parliament for na ankasa no bebre kra be down mani ombe hu say mre ni sisa omo an ombe down mani no mo be di achi
ombe ja NDC and NPP abedi new force.
If the duopolies are falling out, say they will find somewhere to sit and they say obi wo ha na so kodi ebi a party bi achi ya na nkoni ya na so akọ another one no asan ba ha no aba ha enti so mu ze bibi wo ha e papa chese esesa man na ni nyina abesesa
menti ami bisa usane se emrapon edibu ye my constitution emrapon chese I was say at least 50% of ministers if parliament enti se wenya eno e ma shebedwema na wo kofa ministers we
oh na me sure no say sa no ma we nyina no ebeba say be share brase no obi an kan kire me say ayi cars ni normal o kenkan a o say flamboyant na ma toto bi ni adede obi an ka say obetima anya ne sa what ya say ba wo ko wani mu no be bi wo ha wotimu ko be nya kwan a wo de betoto ni ye nti nya de a metra ha ka say oh me wo wei anase me wo wei da bi me sha ase no me hu se ne se etie nipa bebre abobrim nipa bebre suro nipa bi re atwe omo ho na me so be ya metene me fa me ho betwe obi a because binim say anye bia no anhwa na me de muso bi omu fie sa o me so na akoka omo ama konya ha okakra but ni nyina beba ni nyina beba abebom me free say nkofo bebre wo ho nso a ebia omo they are ready to go independent ebi mu kra wo ho a omo wo existing parties ni mu a ebia omo ni nje senesia ana say omo expectations na no mo hwe no omo anya omo pekwan bi e de asesa eno ma bi nti yenhwe the future no it has a lot of bright things ahead of us and society but they are and check now
future now Kano in the next 3 to 4 months also to me file to contest as an independent candidate by September and mra the ejuma o strategy out there with future now can more metawe you know I know not to say and I just see drew answer
oh there be no there need see drew answer say ye ho adwuma un say me sha ase no me sha ase say nka me form a party na my buy flag bearer and so me present me normal it is me present my easy no or up to now or man responded and I think say it was very disrespectful not even a letter to say no or yes but omo use scan for account him so use scan there not just say one kasa no wa accept into constitution ya wo kan kra no emra no to be o ha yin this so say this as constitution that is related to the democracy I live by and no yan fan to nchen na ma me call independence and intia na me unveil mask na ya ba no ne aye prepared say in case ye ko ha no man fa ma ya ye independent so na independent no sha o ma sa ma ye month bia between this time and this time you know as say you form near submit ni bibia enti no so no ye ho adwuma eno ma o mu hia nyina 520 something forms enkrofo a o mu be di achi a o mu be ye commitment ama ye say they with us to submit it before say o mu be choose here as an independent candidate and to be on the ballot enti no ye ho adwuma pa
ojiri say Ghana be to ama
oh Ghana de nipa wa ha nipa nso mo wa ha ye dosu pa na se government no be nipa no kwan se omu vote dia nipa ne beto aje se omu stop yo mu ti se o hwe omu sesia na se bi se ne sia ye abatu yi ye stop eman no
abatu be ne stop eman
me pa je se registration abatu registration no ye stop nipa bebre se omu e be register
ye stop your way
because we shall broach there na se ye ka se ye registration na ye will pin for 1 year na obi etimi ato aba ne bi
na so we a limited registration omu yo mbesa bia mu biom
oh there be e wo ha me ma o list no omu say from the 30th is the only one day wa yira o card wa yira o bibia no o ba be register
from 31st to 14th June
there be o me reading wa ha me reading ma
limited voter registration no
20 days 20 days you know is first of all a big problem. Now I will tell you why it's a big problem. Last year krana last voting on year na omu BA for 30th June to 6th August over 6 weeks. This time you know omu year for only 20 days, a third or almost a third, a little bit over the third of the first space number the moment. That's one. Now, before so meeting my yes, no 30th to the 6th August, no, you 33,000 ballot stations, no, the year.
Polling stations.
Sorry, polling stations, no, the year. 33,000. Now,
I know that for limited, Anna.
No, it's for.
It wasn't for limited.
It wasn't for limited, but no, it was. It was. Yes, it was. For first registration, we until you confirm it. Now I catch a mining in until you no, sir, 6 weeks no more the mine. You see 33,000 polling stations and Obiako register. Into Obite Abia Asokwa Nase Ashiamana or Nantifri Nifia Abia half a kilometer now 1 kilometer no betimako register. But this time lady Oma my 6 weeks no almost 20 days no more no almost say yen register bibia ewo 253 offices, regional offices from the EC. Now okohonso a oma 4 different constituencies or nti eno na times here almost say about 1068. Now Usha Kwame
Cheddar, we a limited voter registration. Obia with the 18. Yasuku trading. That is what it is.
No. I say call register and you're trading, Kwame.
And so, who trading register?
Debbie. Trading is different from registration. Registration.
Who trading registration?
Kwame. Registration is a process. You depend on ultra picture, you know, Bibia, and Tanya Mouth card. And the Miakasama corner mushroom. And you didn't rock it. Didn't rock it. Say, no, I had to say.
So, who could you voter ID card? And you know,
Debbie. Who could register? Who could GI different? Ebia who will be that and I na could GI. No, the information in our system in that until me to replace your amount in within 5-10 minutes.
Now, Kwame, Nyomuye say no a limited voter registration. Obia with the 18 years. Controlling Naju voter ID card. I don't know Muye say.
Now, Adena Omoya Sana Adena my money 20 days. Abra 20 days, you know. Ushe say Nkrano omuye 2 million and 3 million. Say uko now uko register our bia 15 minutes to 20 minutes no more there. Into 1 hour bia no wetimi ya 3 and I'll betimi aboti and I say 4.
Now one who figures on the aba so far, over 500,000.
Now that is their figures. Let's face the reality.
All the figures political parties know the same figures and so.
No, I'm saying say let's face the reality.
Which
the reality didn't say well when your population Okroma.
A little over 30 million.
It's 33 million. Let me just give you that fact. Okay. Now, Nkra, Mabuno Mu Kuruma. Unimomo size.
Saying.
Okay. 0 to 45, 74.9%. When you know a fact, so wait, 74.9% is 75% of the nation. 3/3 of the nation. Sorry, 2/3, right? Of the nation. In Tusha, it's about 27 million people.
But 2/3 is less than 70%.
74.5. That is 3/3. 74.5.
3/3?
Yes. So whatever find they say 74.9. No. Whatever find they say 75%. That's 2/3, right?
Me too.
And not 25% nakano. And then from 45 years going to 90 and I say 100 kruma. Inti mabruno ankasano and a war power no omube voti. And now 2020 no. Omo year registration na mabunu eteni 18 from that time no omo entimi an register bebre an register honum because omo year no na from June to 6th August enti bebre entimi 2021 2022 2023 2024 mabunu ni bebre abenyini ebikura edi 22 23 omo so ewo say power say omo register na wo hwa 2024 yi emabuna omudi ebia 18 ewo May ombetima ye 400,000 emabuna omudi 18 ewo June ombetima ye 300,000 emabuna omudi 18 ewo July ombetima ye 200,000 emabuna omudi sa would cost akosi November omunyina wodi boma eye millions problem na me wo mentiase ne se aden na ye deprive omo from the opportunity say omube register at an early age to understand democracy and I hear restrict you say
at an early age being
18 there you have the right
now into purchase will be the 18 after registration to me register,
but that is what he's saying.
No nana omo be a friend continuous registration unim sir
and your mon count
and pacho ya kanda dada
ewa how Kwame ma me read bi ntro
metie.
So 2024 election timetable. April 1st to 26th, public education on the voter registration exercise.
Good.
That time we know necessary omu educate Ghana say. So who wakada who won from 2012 and I said 28 and I said 2016 and I said 2004 and 2002 is cancelled. Untimi nyusu bie
enti pacho to aso calendar na he
ete se obe register by ye educate ye enti ete se omo educate kofo bebre free say omo card no more than omo betima be use but from 2020 pe and I will betima use and a second one year May 7th to May 27th, that is 20 days
and
voter registration exercise. That is what they are calling it, the limited voters, but voters registration exercise. Now 30th May, 3 days after umbe closino it is almost on my extending for 2 days, but 2 days in India. Nkomunjani was 27th na sir.
Then you want also more extended.
Maybe extending the 2 days now. They might 2 days. Yeah, can't. Mabuna umbeti me abedi 18 wo June mu. Mabuna umbeti me di 18 wo July. Umbeti me di 18.
Okay, in Tipacho 30th May.
30th May replacement of missing voter ID cards. Into 1 day. Okada ira went to me.
But 30th May to when?
And one on the 30th May.
Okay, and then they come and say to 14th June.
Debut, maybe 14th June is different.
You
have a catch off. Set time table no ha.
Yo.
So May 30th to June 14th, a year transfer of votes. Oman kase replacing and transfer. Say komu person mo kan say komu beka say 30th June no, 30th May to 14th June, no, you can replace missing cards and transfer votes and everything. But man can say, what's your timetable now? Almost 30th May and no 1 day. Okay, now uba vote way a transfer of votes so until 30th May no to 14th June no, it's actually 8 weeks or no 4 weeks.
It's 15 days.
No. 30th May
to 14th June is 15
weeks. Okay, so transfer ankasa na omo ye keke transfer keke no eno kra no is 2/3 of time na diama for maburu ni nyina o betimi anya vote ni bi. Okay, yembra July 15th to 20th 24th July exhibition of voter register. Ene nkofo be kwa check ya hwese e bia omo din ni ade wo so a eno so omo ma 9 days. Ena just a free no activities via nkoso sa kosi 2nd December because a special voting for selected professionals and then 7th December for main elections. Kwame nti se say nka isi for person o ka say oh mabunu munti 18 na mbeti ma register o mun tro wa high o mun fanka timetable no ho and so yeah come on radio so na obia explain it me on radio so say oh me mo no ni ameka no enye correct na we no na ye correct. Na mentias yes a timetable no so wa ha any se timetable no etwa ntro kire ye eno na mehwe so de akasa nti mu me hwe timetable no se eya de a ye Ghana se ya mwa embabunu se ebia omo beto aba na omo di 18 ebe ma omo chance na omo asua next time omo benya chance no kwa me na omo di 23 as a 24 sa na ya ene yembabunu bia obenya adwuma na wadi 25 na wadi 26 27 okwa abrochi maimun so a omo practice the same democracy babunu kura wono wadi 14 15 no omo timi man work experience into obedi 18 no na wa ready or experience kakra na wonim so all right obetimi vote na wa sha ase at democracy ase na wa te normal bi ase na ama oman no ayeye na emabunu no omo ye the foundation of our country into na mama specific numbers for 0 to 45 say omo ye 75% of this nation say ye mboa omo na so omo nya adwuma omo nti voting registration ase omo nti democracy ase ni sa no ma wenyina na etwa na omo di 25 ana say omo kodi 30 no ma papa mo wie eno na me free say me de dwanto to Ghana mayanim say omo mboa na yentimi ma maburu no sa chance na emre ya etwitwa sa ansensem we su no me pese me de beka no ma bi wa letter me troma Jane Mensa min share da but ma tro no letter letter no ewa ha ebi anya ade a me read ni nyina but nipa ewa internet so mo so me try say nipa beti menya access but me pese me bubo nipa mia nkasa me copy omo me bubo institutions no sisia ewo enhoma yi so ye copy speaker of parliament Honorable Alban Bagwin, Judicial Speaker of Parliament, the Chief Justice, Supreme Court of Justice, the Secretary Judicial Council of Ghana, Chairman of the Council of State, Christian Council of Ghana, National House of Chiefs, National Chief Imam, His Eminent Sheikh Osman Nunu Sharobutu, Ghana Journalists Association, Ghana National Association of Teachers, National Association of Graduate Teachers, National Commission for Civic Education, National Union of Ghana Students, National Health Students Association of Ghana, National Media Commission, National Peace Council, Ghana Education Service, University Students Association of Ghana, Teacher Trainees Students Association of Ghana, Graduate Students Association of Ghana, Private University Students Association of Ghana, teacher training colleges, Ghana Union of Professional Students, National Graduate Students Association, Institution of Democratic Governance, Center of Democratic Development, Association of Industries.
Ocho letter ma Jimenez na okopi we no nyina.
Obia ya copy omo.
So omonya den.
At their common office for petition that we should all come together and address this petition. Say, omobe extended time, ama embabunu, ene mame fonso a omuwo krum ha, omunsu entimi nyano, omotimi. And second is to also add more slots for the people, baby. Omobe kwako voti, omobe kwako voters registration because they say no, 253 per. No, be Ohio.
Nana, mpacho unim about continuous registration.
What catch them that Kwame?
It captures ni awo ken now.
There be what catch them that say continuous registration no ewo ho na say mbabunu bia betimi I register every month. Omon kan
ewo ho that omaka.
Omon kan Kwame. No.
Enti mimi e dem hu ye.
Na tie o e bia wo kan say but mimi so me pese me catch us Kwame. It is for their own maybe personal reasons why it's being structured this way. But obia o share 1st to 25th of April. Say you be educating for Ghana and I say nipa a
Nana education ma'am you didn't say your continuous registration.
No, I don't think so. I think say for sure me anka say
maybe I went here.
Oh nyansementi asem Kwame mako rage and mako 2 more places. Now okona obi say omo questions now. Ade omo kire no say 27th no and omo end registration no for limited registration. It's all limited no. So why register there? Not just say, you don't have. And she said, "Omubeka say, oh, limited ni amount last time we, but over June krana ubeti register. So we di 18 kwa ubeti register. We di no monkai.
Omoka dada.
Yeah, be kwame omonkai. Asapa na me no okay. Me say omoka, omunyaka.
Inti me wahi.
Huh?
Inti me wahi.
Me baby mo private meeting bia. Me ni de say Mama Kwame so one.
Nana Kwame me kumi odem ho.
Say I didn't ya choke. If you are private.
I am Oma kan baby o.
There be so my me say bi mo wa hai. Matiana. Me pacho mo kasa ye no Matiana. Asema ya Ibra Kwame ke Martin. Power na different people security.
Now, security, only a new force. Camera new force. Campaign new force.
Let me say be more.
Check the business.
Now, Kwame say, Munina Mamu piece from I say, Munim pass next month. And Mabuno Morgan and Yabet Marco register June, July, August.
Matiana Monte. I'm sure Mati.
Anyway,
and I know secrets with your hand
against new force.
Anyway. We you're afraid Dr. Tribo Kwekuna watch it. Ebiana, we are wrong. Now say Ebiana, you are wrong. Na yenchim. Na kwami o kwa probo na adia ba kwa waka mijidi se aye de ewa Ghana ha. Ene eponasem. Adia potin na so be ye.
Oh. Kwami asem de wabisa na obia bisa asem we na obia nso bisa nso da ye man panyire fe no Kwame Nkrumah or share onwa made laker or the koya no the could drew satam no na Ashanti border no bono eka ho na omuni bono border ho nti bono region ho nti or the koja ho nom na menim asam kora no ne asantefo wa oye ne sa wan continue amfansuo na anko wura Asante mining
isuben
Volta Lake
na Volta Lake no ade na ifrihi
eba say ifri Volta na eba besi ebono eba besi bono na sakosi tamale ubie map no sesi a obehu
ifri sro ho mo na eba fomo
there be enfa ho sro ene form mame eno de later me explain sa dredge ne kirewa me kirewa se Ghana for ka almost sro ena form and I say ni say we would discuss that and
but say Volta Lake in free Volta na eba yo every Volta region
the Volta Lake ifri himfa
say if is sro and a bar form.
If a sro and if I yankupon sro and
there be say Oshe Ghana topography.
That
if you stream sro and a bar
topography is something called contours. Contours is the level of grounds. Now, when it comes to water, I'm going to explain this to you. So, the sea the lake or the river, it has nothing to do with gravity. Okay? We have high tide and low tide. For every hours, it changes. Because it moves with waves.
Okay.
And when it ends,
Jiraho Abuchankwa. Jiraho. Maminko Inkobisa, Dr. Sribo Kweku. Na o issues are raising na on church muna yenti. Dr. Sribo Kweku Machien. Nyamia Domboko na also em. We dey facha me we adwuma na yeso atwa ba ni nyina ka adwuma no ho. Empacho yeni na Kwame Bediako e friend chair the new force e wa ha no pay. Na opache say mo limited voter registration no. Entiase ni mo papa. Ni di kan me ka say continuous registration but also anya dia mabon de wuro. Say yes limited voter registration ni wia. Obi obedi 18 no. After that obeden.
Yo,
yeah, Joso.
You roll out the continuous registration. But what we are planning to do is
Dr. Goku, Mr. Also be ma onesu kakra.
So, let's say, you move out.
Also, rolling out continuous registration.
Yes, exactly. But if you have to be in the base of the process, there are people to be covered there. Then the commission will look at it if we are mop up. That's what we said.
Mobile mop up.
Conditional.
Okay. Now, the issue is say, after you move inside the way in area, no, obi the 18 afterwards, obey then wa register.
The commission is planning, and yes, the policy decision, and the commission is planning. They feel the situation on the ground. Many things arises that there will be mop up.
Beyond the mop up, what happens?
And for this year, no. We are our plan for control registration. Will be about 18 number for your office, but we need a proper form of identification. Sebaya, party for them are permanent agent at our office. That's why we are wanted to go the Ghana card. If the Ghana card brings Bermuda and that's you're going out. But if the system now will guarantee them because they use conversation and in the corner with the office.
Ain't he for the continuous registration? No, he is right. Say moon rolling out.
Yes.
Good. Ain't he obi edi 18 years? Dabe non share ni mu say obi to me register.
After registration now.
Yes, after the limited registration.
The commission consultation now if they need a right that they will do more part for them.
Okay. On one person bisa asem.
Na person bisa Ibra Kweku ahu.
Dr. Sribo Kweku.
Dr. Sribo. Na person bisa say we share about registration year 2020 no. Na more 33,000 polling centers are omoya registration. She say more 258 centers. My no times 4 constituencies in war. It will be a light dumnia there. Mrs. say no more 258 selected EC offices. It be 85. Okay. And I be a 4 constituencies no one office be abakona tables 4 ni si ho. Nti wudi boma ni nyina abesi ni nyina abesi ta.
There's no office there for constituencies. No.
O say
there's no office that is 4 constituencies.
Okay, nti wudi emphasis said 258 75 85 emphasis said 285. Pacho, maybe say a question ma ka o ma me wi a me pacho.
The figures na me correct figures. There were 258 district offices. And there were 785 difficult to access areas. And there were 25 universities. They also putting them together.
Okay. You are around 1,080 something. Now, 1,080 something is 3% of the actual 33,000 polling centers are we use year 2020 abra around the COVID time ultimately register nipa over avia 13 point something to say about
17.
At 17 million, okay. 17 million they register, but it's open for 33, whatever number. Okay. Now, I then as you say, no more person much Ghana say more than 275. They say we no be yeah, so the same amount of. No, make us 1,000. Would the emphasis 1,080? You know, it is less than. It's about 3% of the 33,000 polling. At then at my sana. Nipa it say omutu kwan say ebasa offices we ebi mu ni transport ni ade ebe ye den na omatimi aye adanti na mama na ye den sa adanti na mo close mabru ni side na mo ka say mu nim time kra mo be ye na conditional na me radio station so Kwame ye obi a oye panyimu pa o say me
okay mpacho yi anu
mai
okay. The difference between 2020 and now, 2020 was general registration. Everybody was registering afresh. That was 2020.
Mm-hmm.
We are limited registration now. About 17 million. And there is a way we are talking the choir was less than 70,000. So the difference is there. But we general registration. So we have to register police station. But we are limited to those who have not registered. And the target was even less than 70,000. So we think that the same number would be a general for limited registration.
Mumma Ghana chance na yenye general registration. Na time na year 2020 no.
Who can the general registration? They we should throw away the current register. That's what it means.
Nipa bebre ebi mo ma cancel from 20 before 2020 no obi all registration bia ya cancel. It's say mutimi educate and mining nyina kra no mu hu say wo vote unni 2021 register bi dia untimi nto aba ne bi what I say it's say we nyina no yetimi ka kire man no ya ka no kra na obi ti say Kwame a veteran like Kwame menene wo radio station here onu dey free say there's continuous registration make ka kire say there's nothing like that but or say true ama wa confirm am a piece from workers kra so confirm say o mate enti ehiva no mo kwoti sa asem we na ya frown na won so ka say da bibibia ni ho sa what I say enti education about this is very bad and I think that democracy is what governs our country, not dictatorship. I want to use this very moment to address this issue in Ghana and I speak not with authority but with decency and politeness. Say about democracy and then there shouldn't be politicians that are dictating for the government. The government should stand for the citizens. Let us have the right to be able to vote. Let us have the right to be able to register because yanka say nim niasi ebiana make say Kwame wa ha ono onim say registration no more restricted. Enti say na find out we nyina and I dey amepesa me de betu onim doctor na wutimi any easy mine nyina akasa ne government no ma hu say ayade ese so mo ye magana for we have the right, we're entitled to vote when we were 18 and we shouldn't be deprived from this opportunity. It takes another 4 years answer yes me vote BM and you're fine.
Doc meet you.
Yeah, so now my is there. There's a difference between general registration and everybody is registering afresh. Like we did in 2020, 17 million people retired. And then we activated all the polling stations. But now we are doing limited registration because it is limited to only those who have not registered. So whereas the general registration, our target was around 17 million. This one, the target is less than 1 million, it's about 700,000. Then it is 723. So you cannot activate, it has never happened before, so we're activating all police stations for limited voter register. It doesn't happen.
But Cheddar say, Yanyana General.
Yanyana General, people break, Omuntimi nko bebre nipa bebre ntimi ebi wo ha ati so ba akra ti say no obi na ba akra me che obi wo ha ofiri nsawan be ba akra and so far place
you right at where you reside. You cannot move from one district to another district to reside. That's not the issue.
Within the district there is there's journey obi wo ha to so obi free e bia yem fa ne say fakra collect cloth abia or babe nyame pesa me can say 2020 no the registration no and ya ka say emabunu pe na register omo no nipa bebre o ho a doctor o man register 2020 no so nipa bebre wo ho a o man register so mo register say mentio
we went to the various police stations now we can set the 3,000 plus that don't be going register
ebia wantimi nti time na to say man ye boa no register ne me pesa me kan say
who did say you limited registration for 2023 who did say you limited registration for 2023
well I'm just saying say enyem nkwa na me complaining say adia mahihye say no ye bre wo ho na me kra me ba nso no so odi 18 next month 6 June na uhwe ne yonkofo a no omuko school ni ade bebre di 18 enso omu ni kwan bia so mbekwa kwa register minim krofo bi nso a omu wo nkrase bi a omaka se say no omu ntimi register agise bus na ye fa nipa na omu ko register no bi no omu tenam me de me free say yetimi bie it's a polling station say hwa na ye besa to aba no wo nti say ye bia bo nipa no na omu timi register ne ya emfa problem bia mba but me free say there is some kind of restriction nti na mebubo obia din amakope omo e was letter we obia responded me say only pakra of freeze were responding no me already so America me di bread Jin Mensa na makope
I'll say the Abremo Electoral Commission
me di Electoral Commission na makope
also the bad last week
yes last week 17th letter no is dated. It's dated here.
Now, what about last week and then Monday?
17th May and then 27th, Anna.
Until 10 days, 2 weeks ago.
I check Obian responded. And I make registration, so Obian responded. Besides that, no, Speaker of Parliament, Edi Wenyina Mabubonyina, no, I said at least, I said Obi responded. And I may say, Bia, and who about mining? Obian Timin Kasa. Now then Obian Kasa.
Now, I don't know who about and then what about Manka?
Yeah, my trauma, Mumfime.
What your letter and respondents in Waba? Yes, Dr. Gwegu.
But I'm the member different between the general election.
It's the why were you marry? Quarter Masu. Why? You're Dr. Sibo Kwekumi 10:15. Chada, you come back to Epono.
Kwame, we no catch them say, confirm me now, no confirm.
Make catch you say,
because the God.
Okay, ya paucho. Ya paucho, yentrasu.
There's a short about the same crown as a cemetery.
Some said there's continuous registration.
But there wasn't.
Or see if you know my besusu.
No, I have, but there wasn't.
There wasn't. You are right. I'm wrong. Let's move on.
And Peace too said that there was no. You
are right. We are wrong.
Why na kai?
Cheda, and Pacha, we have how many interviews? We have how many interviews? Let's say we have another interview.
Sorry then.
Very good. Until you are right, we are wrong. Let's go back to Epunasem. Now, who change gravitation here?
Kwame. Sha. Omuye lake nana meka ho asemi.
Volta Lake.
Omu de ba ya besi bono. Omu do no mu jai. Asema meka was dredging. Dredging asemi ade a oman bia ekrobia wo ewiase oman ye bida. Se wo pese wo increase in purification. Wo pese wo increase in farming. I forgot the name now, but there's so many things that ensure once you dredge. Now, adia me pese me chira mine ne se yensuo wo Ghana mine nyina yen connected that yen use that Volta Lake no kra no eda ho ne a see free sura eba from etra babesi Kumasi babesi bono eno so eda ho company ba ko pe na use gasem ono pe ene use abra ye betimi ede aye tourist ye betimi aye normal bebre ye hwehwe ye research nso basin ankasa 28 billion worth of oil na gusu sesia yenye industrial bia to use it and to transport the oil and normal so e di free krokro fufro so bagana nyina enso so ne de fa ne de abagana tin so no de eno ana na me bo eman no I was bringing awareness say we need to start to dredge our water and start to connect with it. Use it for irrigation, purification. Irrigation would actually increase the potential of our farming. Epunso, they said that's why I said you need purification. you need to do purification. And so bebre wo ho a po and a river near dredger boom. And so more systems woma a yes purification no and a be ebekwako irrigation. Na say so nanka say a pure water say normal in so a river e wobetimi anom no. And you have to purify it. And sana wetimi anom. What you say? It goes through a process. It is a duabana also goes through a process. We have to experiment it and we have to use it. We have to let it become a part of our lives. So we're living by it. We live by trees, we live by seed, we live by minerals, we live by resources. Epunan kasano emuana oil bia yede aye petro egu play mu egu car mu egu motorbike mu egu emuana epie friaba emuana e fish senka po ya poison and fish no so nka nyina ya wu ha. And see, it's not a problem to say you connect ama river no nso bi wo ha e different things wo ma one purify na untu ni ye, but the connection is what is important. Besides everything, my vision is industrialization, and I believe we say ensuo utimi twe no ma bebre efa ensuo so sen a chance na obetimi atwe afa land so enti na enoma bebre timi free abrochire ba no enam eposo eba Ghana enti sasema me kan yi na me kan wa ade bia asanteman mu omo so nim se ensuo na ankasa no omo free so omo ye landlock, but ensuo river pra ewo ho river pra no kwa kosi apumu epo no so o join ne kakra na wo ye purification ne sa no mana it just ships ne ade nyina betimi afa ho e deliver no mana sanfa no ma akọ another place na as say ayeti Ghana hey asama na make say obi a wo kuma say o ye development bia no okofa no ma no wotema no we twi car ne sa 8 to 12 hours one tanker no wa twi containers ne dia akọ enti say be develop kuma say kra da ben na ke betimi develop it with this strategy. I'm bringing speed to the nation. Okay. My vision is speed, how to create wealth, how to use your surrounding to build the country. Now, we share ensuo no so dredge baby ensuo ne nam dada no river na nkasa obi eni on obi adwane afiri ho river ne da hokeke, but see nya dredge na se e sha ase ye bibia ye use ya ubehu se development be sha ase aba from the sites.
In Shuben out the Ashanti region. Oh,
but there's already River Pra. Inti beti me the map natural. Ushe River Pra. River Pra no ewa Asante Maimu. Ekwa kosi Cape Coast Sea. Ushe River Tano ewa Bono area behind Techiman. Goso area Techiman Goso and a Sefi Wiaso. Ekwa kosi Elibo.
And on a ship never first one.
There be menkasa me see so udrejia. There's all of this is access into the region. Ashanti region and Bono region. Now, the opportunity of us using our water, it's very important. Asante mai, Ghana mai, Volta, Bebia, Koforudia, Munyina mu wonsuo. Adia meken, mumayemfa yensuo ni yen connecting suo no. Na yentimima ensuo no emma nipa life. And so na nkasa betimi aye irrigation aboa ye farming process because meba no manufacturing na medeba industrialization na medeba enya fe na ye kohwe nsuo e de egu farming so ye di nsuo no be fa underground e be water more than 10,000 acres e be ye farming in a bigger scale and to say ye industrialization na ye wie na say ye paki no ma gu container mu na obi e de vessel abefa na at the speed na ba. That is what I'm saying. And your beach, it is a young corner namosi ani.
Good. Which of the water bodies prana now the backwas and timemwana be percent yes.
When you dredge, but tuma no I expand it. Na sa opa say a pufra, udi bebom, udi boma, why irrigation.
Oba pese po no befra.
Ebetimi, na se bi ada.
Enti epodia na the babe fra.
Me say ada any river river adano. Any epo eshia me kwa enu ni shia senka Ghana nka yadia nka adan ye industrial area kanwa se be si habo ewo ho na nso ho dada ebetimi atwe e de aba ho na ekọ outside your room ebi enya se bia ehu se bi nsida me no ka se kra no ewo Ghana ha epo no shia river lake eshia ya friends akosombo Eshiano, akosomo so no kwa kuduru tamale. Na uduru baby a go senso no narrow. And a tig efufuom. we have to dredge it. Yeah, necessary to sanoma we biemu na a quine pictures over to meet normal for and now person be cotamalea. And so she fuck quine so sa kofa kumasi kofa you can say bono hafo na wakwa ansa na wakodu tamale. Bre a man intimi kwa nanim da abra vote na ankasa no ekwa akodu tamale ho. I bet me biemu. This is what I'm saying. Dredging na Asante Mike can me use to say me de be address it adiwe because Asante for no ye wo asem nsu asem ho especially Epo. Nti be boy Epo no that is what made it the headlines. And me obi so ebia I know how to create headlines. In think of every person we headlines free me mu. But munim say I'm the king of the headlines. Me can't say no nipa so mu. And almost mu so bebree omo investigation ebi mu ani nje ho se me kasa ebi mu mpesa but ebi mu so hwehwe mu na omo hu se ubetimi aye eye adwuma na aboa emai bebree enti nso ne de da ho ne na maboba kire no tano uhwa ubia ubehu ebekwa linki usa ebekwa ko sitakrade uhwe pra uhwe oti ni nyina linki uhwe volta ye betimi a linki me bedi oman so nyame ya adoma ensuo ya de a I would like to connect them. Na maybe amana ya koyedi.
I think now near real mom na oye insure. And also ka ho pa real no me wo ho ameye. Na oye real as I said first thing as so oye ne say wo so wo bibia your friend steel mill. Na woni sa plant na say railway no wo be to dade ni nyina afira bonten na de aba. Na ye wo iron ore no ade aye ni ye plant na ye be ye no eno ne industrialization na make no enti say ye industrialization na ye be hu say ye iron ore na ye one the purification and the quality of it is 54.3 N a pass it to be a high tensile, not a mild steel, a high tensile steel just obetimi e de sinoma enti ya sa production no ha ye hia say e be kwakofa iron rods e free China na say Taiwan na say baby sa abakroma ye betimi anya sa no ma we nyina omu ye bi o Dubai enti hwe Dubai a say ne sia speed no mu di develop ye no it's because say no mo ankasa ye omu ndade omu wi a omu san wo bending factory bending steel factory no ma bending no mo di aye enu bia na me free say you go into industrialization idea me share steel mill asiwo Ghana ha ebetimi de adwuma over hundreds of thousands of jobs aba na ebetimi aboa so amayenya ya yenda de a se yeka se ye 8,000 to 12,000 railway kilometers Kwame 1 kilometer bia we price it from outside almost price it between 700,000 to 1.1 million. Water projects never cost to be saying. Oh, I think said there could be a feasibility on it, but it's not a project that is unbearable. Obeshen prices need be starting from 225 million. Maybe a size kind of crayfish been passing, but ubetimi ediaye water project what you say ama Ghana benya billions. Oh, it's just anything with from 100 millions going, you can do dredging. Or share a system so Google from 100 million going, you can do a lot of mileage of dredging. If we be system a bit be a chronim a bit be baby conswa and so on dano amana at the value aba wait me development wait me farming wait me normal bebre inti no de Ghana Google Chrome be hu omo sha se Egypt afo wait me development wait me farming wait me normal bebre inti no de Ghana Google Chrome be hu omo sha se Egypt afo Manchester for ni Liverpool for French obia owiase bia Abia Omuka first class development of this world. They're making great use of their water. They're not. So with us, you haven't done the math yet. Oh no, I haven't done the feasibility, not the math. The feasibility is when you are ready, you invest in it. Now, I made division wherever. No, I could have feasibility over $15 million to do it, just to save money. When we are ready, all of these things will be done. A big crowd more feasibility no more Ghana here. We university or mutitis anoma we say if you must geography, be must marine stuff. And the investment when it's time it can be done. When it's time it can be done. wonye ho hwehwemu bibia enye obi beka se bia wudwa wenum
Kwame nhwehwemu na ma ye no na meka kire no nhwehwemu na ma ye no na maka kire se enti na mehu ne omo ye o Venice mehu ne omo ye e Florence mehu ne omo ye o Miami mehu ne omo ye o New York mehu ne nyina ma hwe ne nyina e bi prices kwa maka kire even me no ka say ya China for ye bi it's about 12 billion and it's over 300-400 miles. Big one.
$12 billion.
Yes, big one.
Na ye ni says kano.
Let's say you borrow more than that. You borrow 20 billion in a space of 4 years. I don't know what say ni says kano. That says kana fine. It is there. The record is there. Ubetimi a check is here. Say in 4 years, sikase na Ghana borrow. Inka this cannot accord to the right user. Inka to say no care what's our investment we be. Inti ukase 4 billion you need ya. Anu ye ni ya borrow. Ye kan ye wan kasanso. You know, we have billions of dollars, in fact, trillions on the ground as reserves. Mean, Tiasia said Ghana, my ABA leadership, ye money yet in time, sir. See, cano dear, and no resources in your media maye, assassinating so or their maye. And yes, ABA obidia, and also be mine yet so, and money ya idea. Now, Emono, send this year, you see your mind, a dear creative, a juma, a dear creative wealth, sika, and I ain't minye. Eno na ye twema obi ene beye anase ye toma nipa no ma betwe akọ ye pese ye new force ye ntesa we don't agree with that. Say aden na wo gold na wo gina gold ni so wo se wo hwehwe sika that me ye ntiase say aden na wo oil na wo betimi atu na wa refine oil no si Chinese ni mbesi ayi oil factory na say ombesi refinery e wo kurum na obetu oil ni wi na wa ton wono akọ refine wa beton ma world price. I mean, tell you, now your leaders in Suya to 1 year, Shesa, 2-3 years ago, I was advocating for visa. Now, me can't as a Nagana, who probably a South Africa, a visa, a could DQ mu. Sa, uko China, ubekwa ku DQ mu, uko America, uko Africa, so you cry, near my DQ mu, sa, ubekwa ku drew, sa Africa, Kronos, ubedu na brofo, HM for free. Or mudi or passport. No, maybe or high, and we have to protect the citizens. We have to protect the nation. We have to build our nation. We have to use our resources as human resources, mineral resources, natural resources to create our own economy and build our country. It is very, very, very much able. We'll be able to do that. Okay, we shouldn't think of impossibilities, and we shouldn't restrict our mind from thinking that we're going to be able to do it. It can be done, and it's being done in different countries. Then I say, from the beginning, I said, the value, which is what I said from the beginning, the equity. We are now you're making sure say equality and empowerment about your krum has say. Yet to me, yes, I do where Kwame. You call your name. You call your name. What a mind be a brochure. Who call England, America, Sanoma way, or more bois and muni pena. Citizens in India, they have equal treatment. And some. Say we dey ha anti wo benya we wo ha anti na wunya we there be entisa obi ampene sa no ma no woni krum. Equality is important. Equity adie ye kroni dia say ye taxes money o say ye oil money o say ye gold money o your money dia it is so money to me the ye roads it is so money to me invest says you can edi ye nso asema ye kan na ni say ye trans me aka say ye confess kan way abra yan ka say sika be fa ye nsem no e bro sa in 4 years yentimi anyimu 1 billion na yaka say invest yakoha na say yakoha and so yetibi the be judgment debt in normal we have to change the ways that we're governing our people. I am a Ghanaian and I'm a citizen of this nation and I stand for this nation and stand for this country and I feel like the right thing has to be done and the right thing should be done because if we don't create value for our people and create value for our own citizens then we will never be able to develop our country or change the mentality of the people who are coming from the bottom. Ntibiani Eken said we should not deprive the people from the rights of democracy. They need to understand what democracy means right from the beginning of Munyini. By the time we 22 no krano na krano wabeye mpenyisem dada mabunu no nadwena basro who said this is what I stand for. This is my right. This is what my nation owes. Your oil, your gold, your school so yesua dia fa sanoma we hu say oil ni your gold ni your cocoa ebe den ya buy refine no ebe den ya buy produce ebe den ya sha say I export akokro fufro so it say ye mabunu a omesua computer hu no ma architecture it say obi kra be fa ye free akọ London because wo mahu bibi a ye Ghana ha ye sia efe a omo se ye be draw bi ma omo ni nyina no it is all about our leadership.
And New Force is offering that.
New Force is that. New Force is not just me and my team. New Force is a new nation of this country. It's a new mindset of young people with same mentality, of women who are not young or not just young, but also some of them are old. We share the same mentality, okay? Since the lockdown generation has come up, everything is about us, the new force. Now we shall cry.
Adia bakwedi enya ewo ye memo Ghana ha eye galamsey. Oje ho se di ni bitime.
O galamsey, I mean me answer adi we ema obi ewo radio station back so.
Okay.
Now unse untimi nka se you take crime out of this country. You can bring it down, but you can't pull it out. Trying to pull it out doesn't make as much sense to me than trying to create a value out of it. What is the value? Because Ushen Krofua or prison crowd and 3 spoons in normal British Airways Mune all the flights in this world. Prison into prison
prison bay.
Oh, a prison. Omo manufacture normal. Omo socks. Omo entry. Omo normal. Omo pack normal.
For British Airways.
Yes, for British Airways.
Prison ben where you can
Oh, you can Google it. It's a lot of prisons, and it's not just UK. It's most of the first class world. I'm just telling you, say the prison ankasa no call her. Omo mouth to say hard punishment. The whole hard work. Umbe $5, and I say £10 a whole week, and I say a whole month. But you are industrializing things. Outside. And see, that is the meaning of making value out of crime. This is what I would do with Galamsey. I will make value out of them.
In what way?
First of all, the people I will stop first is the Chinese. And I know that they will be listening to me. Say, the Chinese now, maybe 800,000 to 1 million Chinese will chroma. Omo ye body omo ye cocoa omo ye normal sa Chinese for nankasa no munim sa de omo ye no omo say ensuo no so omo say no sa river bodies ya na ye kase be connecti na make silos na asay ensuo ni nyina na sa ensuo na so is feeding the ground ehwo na ye dua ye farm wo ehwo na ye dua ye kan sen ye normal ye cocoa ni ade nyina no enti ku cocoa no poison normal no, and it's going to affect us, and the nation and the government haven't been able to restrict or stop them. Until the first people are made free system. Chinese to first of all stop them, but the Galamsey local people Ghanaians, I would like to employ all of them.
In which area?
All the areas. I have to bring them together as one union. Say mumra yen to go to Nankasa. And when you say there are ways to purify the water. It's just industrialization that we have to apply it to it. But omo more professional to get me the gold than now me more musa opportunity.
And to be my Chinese phone ako.
Oh, they have to.
Na Ghana phone I galamsey no.
Na you be more juma yes omo be galamsey. Ejuma na omo ye no say go de gina na offer galamsey no. But we will put industrial strategy around it. Na oma ye ejuma ama omai no. Inti na ye timi enya reserves. I will give them a KPI of maybe 200 tons in 4 years. Even na 200 tons reserves ewo ye central banker Kwame si ye kasi ye borrow 400 billion obia de besikane be maye reserves, and so ya ton ye gold nyina ya ton ye reserve and ye de age dollar and ye de cedi na page dollar no me hu nyansa kra ewo side we mu say kura gold na de akoje America ni sika na we are now we see no we dey page na kosoro saate obi e yisike free system mu na our economy ni ko down na cedi no is just dropping, depreciating against the dollar. Ohwe China for ne krokro for bebria omo yi omo system na free sa no manim se omo fa omo sika empege obi fufuro sika na emom no omo de enoma omo produce omo krom and determine the economy. Enti so obi ba ene China enkrobe yesa ebia 200 omo nyina akọ hokoto noma and determining the economy. Until they are extracting the world's economy into their system. Ghana so there yanso ye kan mo mo de kwa China no ho ye kan mo de kwa America no ho sika no so a eni soro yes sako dollar wi a ne de akoto obi foforo de ne de aba ne abetuatua taxes ne yes anomanem. I want to keep reserves. I will use the Galamseys and make them professional gold miners in the country and bring them together as one union, create wealth and create jobs, but be able to get my reserves for the nation. nti mini okrana na say the 200 tons na abeto ho 200 tons no Ghana ha metimi aka company ba ko pe Goldfields Oma produce from 1994 Oma produce over 167 tons and that is what they've declared but one and it almost times 10 or 20 so we have over 800 tons every year which is almost $1 trillion make ka say 50 time almost say so move to gold no enye omo two ans when sign gold no senka lion krana nka tell no yenye ntum wie what you say and so still no you refuse say we will claim it for ourselves we would take the reserves for ourselves. I want to create that reserves. I want to create workers. I want to create partnership. I want to build things with unions, labor union, TUC. Yenyina baba be boom. Na ya ma no etimi akonanim. Na to say oil ne ye gold. Any sana manoma ne dia. Ye man krofo mbetu emfa nko. Na ye ma Chinese ni nso bi embetra ye kroma. En say ye nsuo nyina na ye te ho hwe no. Na na che say ye tumi ne ye leadership no. Ye di kan so sem no. Ye nya free hin.
Talking about creating reserves, again is Save Ghana Fund.
Oh, Save Ghana Fund. Thank you very much. So Save Ghana Fund is a fund that the new force have introduced to the country. Now, at the frontier, you introduce you Save Ghana Fund, no? And yes, you watch the new Hieska, there be. Now, you perceive the narrative of politics. You who say politics nankasano, ubi obebem biano. Nkofo e fund omo, but you nim nkofo omo fund omo. Yenim obi wo ha no akọ door to door no akọje bia 1 million se me ba me de ayi Goldfields nyina be ma and I say me de bi ye pese asesa enye se ukọjeje bribes na wo wi a wo be di aban na che se wo de nkofo ka enti ye se wo de man ne tu omo ka ye pese asesa no nti ye ka se o man na nkasa nya mo wo bia na mo pese mo de boa yen as new force ye de be ye campaign ye de be ye eboa nipa throughout the campaign no mo fanto ha na baby amode to no so no accessible transparent is available ubehu sika odi ato uni sika da ho na ne yede beye bia no so no ye be ma wahu ade krontia yes ano ade miensa na ma break ade miensa no ncho. The one is responsibility. We have to be responsible for whatever funds that is in our hands. Masha ebia there has been 75 billion in a space of Sika Yaborobia is close to 70 billion, almost our GDP in a space of from 2000 to 2024. Na normally nyina no hwemu a ne edie sika no ebia edia ya na say akom no your responsibility the nkrofo mu kra sika no they didn't have that sense of responsibility. They only did what they had to do and found a way to say sika no ye tuaka way. But they were not responsible to make the money double or triple or quadruple. And it's our responsibility. We want to introduce that through the Save Ghana Fund. 2, accountability. So Ghana for every say omobeto abama me and mabunu ni mpanyimfo ne mba omo okroma. Na se me ba be di oman so na mudi musika ahyem nsem. All those sika bi ani ho I'm coming to inherit debt that I have to find a way to pay and build it again no. And I want you to test me first and see my sense of accountability. At the crime, it says Ghana ye. Say ye 100,000 Ghana, say ye 100 million. Sika ye rezino. Nina and ni ye biya di be ye biano. Nipa behu. Say ye boreholes for regions so. Say ye schools for district so. Say no na edi tuya for buses so. De biya ye biya wa campaign we biya 275. A friend 275 campaign. Ye district nina. Any biya kasa door to door. Nipa biya ebe nyomo biya no. Ye no mo be kasa. Any oma planning and who say in the next 4 years no. See ni ebe shisha man. And that is there. So the accountability and the responsibility. And the last one, which is very important, is to use the Save Ghana Fund. And no, and I pese de chere Ghana mai say. Ya ma say babe mo bi a bribe. Na fasi hine. And as a fasi edikanfo. Na unya ye sanso a edikanfo no ebedi o man so a. They are here to serve you. Omo enom ba bebe ye adwuma ma because udi usika and a shit ni mu amana beduru ba bia waduru no. Me free say yes semu sa from what we have practiced in the past 40 years, Kwame. Now, yes, it's some this very time. And then, beba because Ghana and Kasan, Omunsheda, Empa, Omakuma, Inyi Bibi, Kakrebin, Friomubotum, and Kase, wait, and I made a bois on my Amayenya leader. na leader abedi so a ne vision no ene yen adwene ne yakoma nam nti invest wo leader yi mu na da bi no obesi so a ono so ne epe no ayama yen nti that is the difference that we're bringing with the Save Ghana Fund.
What is kind of bearing?
Oh, sikano be for campaign eba be 275. Ebi nso be boa nipa na ye call 16 regional listening tour no. Ye hu say 50,000 Ghana ebetimi ama nipa 1,000 ani age. Ebi aye borehole ensuo no muni enso enduru ho. Ebi wo ha school omo tete form. Enkora ni bi wo ha akonya pa omo tete so de omuni bi. Ebi the block na atete ho no. Nti ye betimi de bi atonkonwa na ye sa campaign ye friend us 275 district tour.
275 district tour.
Yeah, national district tour. It's our strategy for campaign. Inti ye pese ye tira umane se enye se ye diskane babe campaign se ye di babe wini, but ye be yusu sa sika we ye bi e di atira umane se yemba power no kra no ani esese ye no eno ana ye because eno ne ade da yakoma so se ye be ye nti eno, and then the cost of campaign is also very high.
Ain't you here to fund your campaign?
Oh, but it is the way.
So the Save Ghana will also be part of funding your campaign?
Of course, it is the way.
Then, how much do you want to raise?
Oh, it's there. It says 100 million.
CDs or dollars?
CDs.
80, you think that you beat me raising 100 million CDs?
It's $8 million. I will be Ghana have fee awato. Nipa ba kupe. And I say will be fee awasi.
ABC na kasabi wa usika dada unhe obi esika.
Debi na se enye sa na edi bedi on man so. Na wo hwe kra na hwe abrochire. Donald Trump owo billions owo sika ne cheme. Na obaye no amfa ne billions na be ye. Okọ nipa ne ho e na oka kire mo se mun donate ma me na mun bo ame na mitimi embedi mo so. That is the rules in democracy. The rules in democracy is that the nation is supposed to empower you. The nation is supposed to support you. The nation is supposed to invest in you. That determines that omudiwachi, omujiwudi. The democracy is not you supposed to have some money from somewhere. Odibe koni pa ho se munje na munko vote mame munje ana mun close vote we munye we conditional munye we unconditional na munye we say na maye we say eno nye democracy a dictatorship. What you say ye pese ye democracy dia ye nya ne te se ne western for no so eye no ukwa abrochire a Kwame omo bia to ho so omo ka so omo ba be registration till the last week and I said last month no mu close and omo nya time educate nipa say na we democracy say ni say na unne ye ene wutumi e wom ni bibia e be kyerɛw nti baburu na oba no kra no owo hope ono a wonim say ono ne right and or part of the contribution sanso na eduru yaba to so a eti say nipa no timi boa head of state and I say flag bearer no na omuka say we ana mepe we na me di misika hye ne mu enti we nso na me kwa me make sure say me to ama no because e ho na me investment e wo enye ne wo betua o kase kotoma no eno na ye to ye say ye besesa se ne sie tie na minim pa say e maburu no mo bai kwa me omu nyina besesa o mo ne ye o besesa o mo ne ye because e maburu ni bi kura o ho se say a o ma say me obia ebia o 10 years younger than me tenase see yin you to ho e wo ahoma so onu ye na adwene ya ne say if it's cheddar I have to become a star out of him na on dwene say emman no enkoso ye enti wo bibia ebetima boy economy anase betima boy nipa amaye adwuma fa kire ite se ne a obisa bisa me Kwame ne questions a obisa me nyina me ne age wo ho because me hu se wa ma me emre one mame chance the opportunity say me fa en explain me ho en express me ho me hu say mwamba ha say bia me no ba be headlines e nkomo na ye di
na so they also a headline make
headline king of headlines
oh yeah king of headlines
enti omo ana omo de mame say me ka bibi kra na be headlines omo ana omo de mame say to bia na kasa na kokon akakra na be headline but the banso and munchre no many party asia
obi person contribute to Save Ghana Fund obeding
but very easy I person donate here obe dial star 887 star 2024 hash and here star 887 star 2024 hash and I say ubetimi visit here www.nkb.com.gh/donate and overcut a whole straight.
So far, McCoy, yes, say Save Ghana Fund, #Save Ghana Fund, target 100 million cedis. Total donations, 559,672.53. And then when so far.
So far,
Now, and there's one to me find your way.
But sir, near no, and I any son so. A man who said Ghana, if you cry donate 5 pesos, and so any so, Abia won't back on your one no. But the minimum say, penny for being so Abiana, person bois. Now, who say, Nadia, my bat say, me baba jiska or muho, na later my biamo, no bet my abuameno, or munyam woman, and Tina, mediato transparent sano, mean call be a home could be so be a and me free say, and yes, sounds necessary, as I say, or mine woman and bisaum. And we'll be a more on the Babuame. Inti Ebia, there's Labor Union, there is Ghana Trading Union Association, there is chambers, there are a lot of associations, there's the universities, Nipa Bebre or Ghana ha. Say, Omutimi Boade resist Ghana, Ebeda Masipa, Yedebe Juma Papa and Suye, or when Timinswa, Yabeda Masipa, near Tromo say, Quine be a befasu be a baby, and I know Emomuno, Bemaya who say be a Ghana for some wire ding, and I say be a munibi. And I say, idea munye used to omude ebia ejenkwa no munim gin so ebia no so ye different. But nyombe ebia no anima na yeko. What you say?
Only a Palm Secondary School or ties be.
Say.
Only a monkey to be Palm Secondary School.
There be o. Mintias say.
Well, be say Justice Nana Kwame Jima, aka Prof. Or say a Palm Secondary School. Extend my greetings to my younger brother Cheddar. Tell him a Palmite.
Sad donations. Omo ye omo toilet ni omo dormitories near that. Omo timi frame. I know, and so near will be ano near contribute.
Ain't it why omo ho adwuma?
Me boy, na semi ko school apam enti e bia oni pakro oka no.
I know me bisa so near Palm Secondary School or ties be na we say.
Man tias yes me feel say wonim dada na obi sam ni omo wo eboshe bi na menya. Oh sorry. So yes, because school of course.
Oh, okay. E
ho me we form 5. No mo from me apa JJ. Enti omo ho ni nyina omo we form 5 no. O ka sa apa JJ. On beti ase.
Ada na near for apa JJ.
Apa JJ wo de so wa best.
Me bisa wan kasa. Me bisa wan kasa.
Oh, musim ye JJ. O wan kasa no ma JJ title no.
Enti yamati ni din ba ko apa JJ. Eti eno enewa na sese Ghana fo bebre tio and then abeka di traso.
Oh Ghana minim say omani mu ayedin minim say currency cut down minim say your economy ni so air crash but me hwe nipa amoya masum djumu na moya kind nso adwon papa wo mutrim na emom no edi kanfo na bia omantimi amfa yandru ba bia sese yedru but mitu anamon adoya amaya amame no mani sopa ni nipa omaka se emba bunu na sese no enso yepe na yepe se yede omo sesam no metemo ne hu se enye noise keke na moye na emom no voice bi pie timi damase ebi musu ntimi embe country nkyere me say we na ebetimi dia boa anase we na ebetimi dia boa enso omo so metimo mase because we share the way government ne our political environment in it here, it restricts a lot of people because of the ties that they have. Nti eno so no metimo ase but yenimra na yepese yeko new force nti ebesre se emwa bia na mde tie chi ne mo fanta ya chi sa say ye moral support o say ye financial support o say ye nshira say ye grace o animonyam ni nyina no meni asopa mepese meda radio stations for ni nyina so ase ni media platforms no bebre publishing my stories. Say you can never discriminate when it comes to publicity. Nti publicity ni nyina na mode amame no medamase pa na opinion leaders ni mpanyufo a omo krom ha ene miamamefo no me papafo mo a omo kamasem kire yemfefo ama omo nyina atemika no nyina medamase na emom no anya se me hye mo bo na me hye mo nkran se nyame ya madom se me ba mabunu no yɛwɔ kwan a yɛde ba bɛma ɔmo adwuma ɛno na wate sɛ mede ne nyinaa toto me ne me bra Kwame anim a yɛkasa yi na nneɛma a meka no ɛnyɛ promise ɛyɛ purpose na kwan a mɛfa so de ayɛ no ne nyinaa no menim sɛ me ne ɔman no nyinaa bɛbɔ yɛyɛ mɛpɛ sɛ mɛda new force 40 minutes nso ase ɔma yɛ adeɛ sɛ biribiaa ɔmadi m'akyi kakra ɛnyɛ easy sika ne ɔman nim ɛnso kakra ɛna yɛde aba yɛ anim abɛduru ha sei asɔfofoɔ obiaa ɔtaa akyi biara no ɛdamase paa especially the youth of this country.
Obisi Menkancho sɛ wokɔ Apam Secondary School, but you're a beneficiary of infantsman.
Yes, I am. Say na mintimi nje wa Apam pe. Esem jiju obebia kakra.
His wife is an old girl of infantsman. And so he has benefited from us.
Yes, because tell the lady that all the infantimine ladies had bright future behind them, and so I had to find futures behind and in front. And so, yes, it was great, and that's why my wife is just a special princess to the Prince of Africa, Freedom Jacob Caesar, Nana Kwame Bediako. I am here. Thank you.
Nana Kwame, that's it.
7
minutes.